Jordan, are you ready?
John, I'm ready.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to do the countdown. Jordan, are you ready?
John, I'm ready.
Okay, I need another 30 seconds. Here we are.
Hey!
Hi, Jordan. How are you?
Hi, John. I am doing great. I'm excited to be here. This is one of my favorite traditions.
It's one of mine as well. Now, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great. There's a little bit of banging around.
There's a little bit of banging around you hear in the background. Yeah, I
do,
understand.
yes.
Yeah. That's because I'm currently broadcasting from a secret location, my home.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not normally here when I'm doing my live streams. Normally, I'm in my office, and I have a different microphone there and maybe a little bit faster setup. I apologize if you hear some banging around or if it's a little janky. The fact is, I have to be here, Jordan, because I am waiting on some cheese.
Oh my, yes, that's right. Let's catch people up.
Well, let's catch people up. So, Jordan, every year around Max Fun Drive, you and I get together and we talk about cheese, and sometimes we enjoy some cheese on microphone, which everyone loves. Everyone loves chewing on mics.
Ooh, they love the sloppiest, mouthiest noises. Ooh, and I'm a loud chewer too. I get in there and I
Yum.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And it's a little show that we call Shooting the Breeze. We do it once a year. And when by Breeze, I'm spelling it Bries.
That's right. What a pun. We love it.
We love it. And courtesy Max Fun Daddy Jesse Thorne for coming up with that pun.
Oh, yeah.
And ordering us to do this. Now, it was a direct order. We had no choice.
Daddy will punish us.
That's right.
We fear Daddy's swift hand.
But it was one I don't mind. I don't mind following this order.
Not at all.
Because I love cheese. I love to eat cheese. And what I didn't know when this began, until this began, this tradition, is that we have both monged cheese. We were both cheesemongers.
We have both monged, yes.
Yeah.
I monged for a bit in my early 20s when I had first moved to LA.
Yeah.
I was looking for a day job to support my expensive improv habit, and I saw a help wanted sign at a cheese shop, Say Cheese in Silver Lake. It's still there. It's still standing.
Yeah.
It's still slinging the cheese. And yeah, I worked there for a couple of months and was awful at it. It was I really regard it as one of my greatest failures. I was so bad I couldn't show up on time. My apron was always dirty. I broke stuff. Anyway,
I refuse to believe it.
Oh, look,
I refuse to believe it.
Nice of you to say. I think yes.
Because here's the thing. I also monged cheese.
Yes.
I was a cheesemonger at Jeroboam's Wine and Cheese on Bute Street in London. It is no longer there. This was in the 1990s. And we all made mistakes. Sometimes, like, I didn't turn the pave dauphinois over, and it got dry at the top. You needed to turn the cheeses over.
Amateur hour.
Yeah. And Liam, my manager, when I would make mistakes, I would say, I'm really, really sorry. He said, well, it is your fault, but it's my responsibility. And I think about that all the time. That was a real life lesson for me.
Yeah, for
Cheese has been the vector of many life lessons. I remember one time at Jeroboam's, we were going to meet some friends at a pub after my shift. And I was like, I got free cheese available. I'm going to bring this cheese over to the pub.
Heck yeah.
And a British man at the pub, an older gentleman, really dressed me down for bringing outside food into the pub. And he pointed out, this is a restaurant. You can't just bring your own food in here. Looking for a bargain, you American creep. And I felt humiliated, and I think about that all the time, as I do at all of my humiliations. But I learned a lot. Cheese was a vector of much learning in my life. And one of the things that I should have learned with regard to cheese is order it early. Order it early. If you're ordering cheese through the mail.
Right. If you have some sort of cheese-based live stream coming up.
Yeah. Order it more than a week in advance. Because here's the thing, everybody.
Okay.
I guess we've done this 3 or 4 times in the past. And we had this idea, because I like a pepper jack cheese myself.
Yeah, same.
You know, like we've talked about fancy cheeses. We've talked about hot upscale cheeses, ones with French names and Spanish names. But I also like junk cheese. I mean, last year we did a taste test of packaged American cheese.
Yes. We're both white American fans.
That's right. That's right. That's how I like my privilege. White and American, and
melted
I like my cheese
too. I like my privilege melted.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, and so this time we were thinking like, I like a pepper jack cheese, and I was snacking on some Cabot habanero cheese, which is pretty spicy. And then I realized we were talking about doing this as a live stream this year, and one very popular streaming thing to do is to eat food and eat hot food and suffer on camera.
Right. People enjoy pain. A lot of nasty freaks out there who like to watch people writhing in pain while making gross mouth noises.
Exactly so. So I proposed to you, and you said yes, and we're getting married. Cheese
She's married.
Why don't we get some of the spiciest cheeses on earth and eat them?
Yeah.
And here's what happened. We both ordered some cheese from a company called Pepper Joe.
Pepper Joe.
And what were the cheeses that we ordered?
We ordered, so they have like a heat variety pack. And I think it's important to say that Pepper Joe, they're not primarily a cheese company. They are a company that makes hot stuff. And they have a cheese. So I think that like heat is their business, right?
Right.
So we each ordered a 3-pack of cheese, the scorpion cheddar, the like ghost pepper Gouda, and one more that has an intense name. I forget what it is. It's something just like Gun Swiss or, Lightning Monster. It's some sort of like intense extreme name. So it's Scorpion, Ghost, and
let me see here.
Crib Death. I don't know.
It's the world's hottest pepper cheese collection, and I'm gonna share the screen so people can see what it is.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's really okay. Add that to the stage. There we go. The world's hottest pepper cheese collection.
Yes. Reaper.
Carolina Reaper. And is there a description here? No, they didn't even bother to give us a description. Yeah. It's just formed cheddar, and these refer to different chili peppers.
Yes.
There is a trend in this country to try to burn our mouths off with increasingly hot varietals of chili peppers. And for a long time, the ghost pepper was considered to be, for a long time, the habanero was considered to be the hottest, the Scotch bonnet. It was a staple and is a staple in jerk seasoning in Jamaica and throughout the Caribbean, etc. And that was a super hot pepper. But then usually guys with beards, started cultivating hotter and hotter chilies, including the ghost pepper, the scorpion pepper, and the Carolina Reaper, which I believe is considered to be the hottest pepper available now, the Carolina Reaper. Let's take a look. Can you see this coming up here, Carolina Reaper?
Okay. Oh, yeah. That is an intense looking pepper.
Yeah. It was developed by American breeder Ed Curry. Good name for a person who likes spicy things, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
It's red and gnarled with a bumpy texture and a small pointed tail.
It's an ugly son of a bitch. It smokes 3 packs a day, and it always has a gun in its waistband.
It's the pepper voted most resembling Charles Bukowski in the United States. And here's some information that I didn't know. It was the hottest chili pepper in the world, according to Guinness World Records, from 2013 until last year, until just a few months ago when it was surpassed by Pepper X. Which was also developed by Ed Curry. We don't have a picture.
Pepper X is secretly Speed Racer's brother, John. I don't know if you knew that.
Pepper X is a cultivar capsicum chili pepper bred by Ed Curry, created the Carolina Reaper. Now, what you see over here is the Scoville scale, right?
Oh,
the Scoville scale.
I was thinking that peppers were measured in like joules. What is that though? What am I thinking of?
The joules is
megajoules.
I think that's heat or energy. We'll find out.
We will.
It's a unit of energy in the SI system, the Sports Illustrated system.
Yeah. Ooh, I love
So,
the
you
love
know,
their swimsuit issue. Ooga.
exactly. Well, that's quite a few jewels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talk about heat. Pick up a copy
Yeah,
of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit
that's
issue.
right. Boy, we're really good. We're really good at our jobs, Jordan. The point.
Well, I am. I don't know about you.
The Scoville scale is a measurement of punginess or heat of chili peppers. And I think that this is a little bit ascientific. I mean, I don't know. It's named after Wilbert Scoville. I've heard, I don't have time to read this whole thing, but to give you an idea, a bell pepper, right?
Right.
0.
Okay.
You can see it right here.
A neutral heat amount for the bell pepper.
You eat a bell pepper and you're not going, you know what I mean? It's like, it's fine. This feels like a watery worm on my pizza. Disgusting. A pimiento, which is a cherry pepper, 0 to 500 on the Scoville scale.
Okay.
We get up to the world famous beaver dam pepper. Never heard of it. Hungarian immigrant Joe Huszli in 1912. It's listed in the Slow Food Foundation's Ark of Taste and the subject of an annual festival held in Beaver Dam each September. Where is Beaver Dam?
Oh, man, I got to get out to Beaver Dam this September.
Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, where all these cheeses are supposed to be coming from.
My gosh.
500 to 1,000. There are a lot of peppers. All right, now we're getting into some peppers that we recognize as hot peppers, right?
Yeah.
The poblano pepper is a mild chili pepper from Puebla, Mexico. When it's dried, it's called an ancho or a chili ancho. And obviously, I'm just reading off of Wikipedia. I don't have this stuff memorized. But this is really working well. It really does seem like we're giving content. Frankly, I should have just given this to AI and just have go, the poblano is a mild chili pepper originating in state. Just walked away from it. Okay, the jalapeno, this is a very famous pepper.
Oh, absolutely.
Would you say, not the hottest, but the most famous, would you say?
I mean, I think if you ask people to list peppers, jalapeno is going to be in there, the top 3 at least.
Obviously, it's true.
Yeah.
2,500 to 10,000 on the Scoville sale.
A legend. We stand a hot legend.
Right. Now you pop it up to the Serrano. Now we're doubling it, and it just doubles from there. Right. The Serrano, Aleppo, and I don't know about the Chongyang chili pepper, but we're talking up to 25K. Here we go, 25K to 50. The Tabasco pepper, which I believe is cultivated on Tabasco Island, which is my favorite reality show.
Yeah.
It originated. All right, so it is used in Tabasco sauce. It originated in Mexico, but where is Tabasco sauce? It's Avery Island is the name of the island. I knew that there was an island where they made Tabasco, and there it is in Louisiana. Okay, Tabasco pepper, we've got 25,000 to 50,000, including cayenne. Now we're going up. The Thai chili pepper known as the bird's eye chili, 50,000 to 100. Habanero. Remember when I was talking to you about the Scotch bonnet pepper? That beautiful orange
there
chili?
It is. Yeah,
There it is right there.
That is gorgeous.
It's a gorgeous one. Caribbean, that's what you would use, also known as a tam o'shanter bonnet pepper, and you would use that in many Caribbean dishes. I guess habanero and Scotch bonnet are not exactly the same. I'm sure they're eating me alive in the chat for saying that they were the same.
Oh, but, yeah, John, you're getting roasted like a bell pepper.
Roasted like a bell pepper, but do you know what? I'm hot like a Scotch bonnet. Go ahead and eat me alive. You're the one who's going to suffer. Then we get up to, look at this. Now think about this. A red Savina habanero, 750,000 on the Scoville unit, right? So is that 70 times hotter than a jalapeno?
My God.
And it only gets, here we go. This is the scorpion pepper. This is the one that Pepper Joe was going to put in some of that, I'm sure, terrible cheddar cheese.
This is where we're starting. So with these Pepper Joe cheeses, this is the lowest.
This is where we would start, right? The scorpion pepper is 750,000 to 1.5 million on the Scoville scale, including the ghost pepper too.
Yeah.
Which this is a pepper which is surprisingly visible given its name, but it does have a grudge. It does have a grudge. It is unfinished business on Earth.
Right. Some say on a full moon you can hear the pepper knocking on the walls.
And then we get to the Carolina Reaper, and we're looking at I wish I could get rid of this thing so you could really see it. There we go. 1.5 to 2.5 million on the Scoville unit. Now, I can't do math anymore. How many jalapenos like 2 point. Let me get out my calculator here.
Okay.
2.5 million divided by, and the jalapeno is 2,500.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking the heat of 1,000 jalapenos.
My God, John.
My God, or whatever. That was something that's something we're gonna put in our mouths.
Yes, we have become death, John. Destroyer of toilets.
Yeah, and our story can't be told unless it's in 3 timelines and 3 different film stocks. And then finally, that as of the beginning of this year, Pepper X, it inches past the Carolina Reaper, coming in at 2.693 million on the Scoville unit. Pepper X.
Pepper X.
Now, you might wonder, everybody, and why are we talking about all this instead of eating cheese? Well, excuse me. Let me get rid of this. There we go.
We're back.
There we go. The reason is that the Pepper Joe that Jordan ordered arrived at his house.
Yes.
And the Pepper Joe World's Hottest Cheese Trio, let me just show you where it's at right now, okay?
Oh, yeah, live package tracking.
Yeah, exactly. Let me stop that screen share, and I have to share a different one. Here we go. Yep, thank you.
Show us that USPS website.
So this is where things are now. It is out for delivery as of today.
So you could get a knock at any second.
At any moment, I could get a knock, and I wish I had someone stationed out by the front door to give me a heads up. Shall I go and just check and make sure that it's not there right now?
Yeah, why not? I'll vamp a little bit.
Okay, I'll be real quick about it.
You can, yes. Hey,
I'll be able to hear. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take out my headphones real quick.
Okay, John's sticking out his headphones. I'm looking at the chat right now. Give me something to vamp about. What do you want me to?
Give me something to vamp about. All right, I'll be right back.
Let's give me something to vamp about. What do we got? I'm looking at the. Someone's asking me what is Bug doing. My cat Bug is actually in the room with me. She is laying on the couch like a little angel, doing some sleepies. Maybe I'll grab her a little bit later and John can do a little mini get your pets. But she's doing great. And someone asked if she likes cheese. She does not. But sometimes when I'm having a yogurt, she likes to lick the yogurt bowl. I think it's okay for cats. So sometimes I'll let her have a couple of little yogurt licks. So yeah, that's those are some Bug updates. Let's see. When will we see a Max Fun mythical crossover event? Great question there, Brian Sebi. There's actually been a couple of mythical crossover events at Max Fun. Mythical, of course, refers to Good Mythical Morning, the great YouTube channel starring Rhett and Link and a bunch of other funny people. Rhett and Link have actually been on Jordan Jesse Go. That was a year or two back, so you can find that in the Jordan Jesse Go archives. And Emily Fleming of Mythical and I have a new podcast together on Max Fun. It is called Free with Ads, and Emily and I watch weird, cool, crazy, insane, bad, great movies we find on Free with Ads streaming sites. So the Mythical Max Fun link is prominent. And yeah, I hope people check out Free with Ads. We're having a ton of fun doing it. All right. Anything else? What am I vamping about? Got any cheese in your beard, Jordan? No, I haven't had any cheese today, but John and I will be eating cheese a little bit later, and I'm sure some will get stuck in the beard. Anything else? What else can I vamp about? Oh, John's back. Oh my gosh, John, I was doing an expert job vamping. You're exhausted.
It's not there yet, Jordan.
Oh no! Oh, darn you, Pepper Joe. Pepper Joe is our enemy.
No, hang on, Pepper Joe let us down so far. So I'm gonna rename this.
Okay.
Because we're not standing by anymore. So welcome to. This is not shooting the breeze. It's waiting for Goud-Ot.
This is a
Waiting
classy
for
operation.
Goud-Ot.
This is a classy operation.
It's two men facing an existential crisis while they wait for their cheese to arrive.
Is there a Gouda? Is he real?
And here's the thing: if the Pepper Joe arrives
Yes.
before the end of this hour, we're going to eat it. But if the Pepper Joe does not arrive by the end of this hour, we're going to reschedule.
We will reschedule. Now, we were talking about potential reschedules on text.
Okay. Yeah. You
and I. We were doing this.
Yeah.
Little glimpse behind the curtain. We were talking about days we could do this. I threw out Sunday because we could use the pun. Jesus has risen.
It's very good. It is
John
Easter.
can't make it on Sunday, but I thought it was worth bringing it up because
That's a really good idea.
Would enjoy the pun. But we will reschedule for later.
It'll be within a week, I would say, right? Because we don't want the cheese to go bad.
We do not, absolutely.
And here's what I'm going to say to you all.
Yeah.
If we are, there are two possibilities. There are two ways that this could go, and you're just going to have to tolerate the ambiguity. One is that Pepper Joe stops cheesing around and gets that cheese to me. And maybe that happens at like 1:58, and then we're shoving the hottest cheeses into our mouths as quickly as possible.
Right.
If it doesn't happen, we will reschedule, and when we reschedule, it will be a pageant of pain. Because at that point, not only will we have all of those cheeses, but I don't know if you even know this, Jordan, but I sent more cheeses than just the Pepper Joes.
I've been receiving mystery cheeses in the mail all week. It's been a lot of fun. John, I love your enthusiasm for this. I love that I am getting bombarded with random mail cheese.
Yes, absolutely. So the Pepper Joe, I'm going to just have to say, like, it's a mixed bag for Pepper Joe. It's a little bit of thumbs up for you. Let me see if I can get a thumbs up. Thumbs up for you. There we go.
Oh, cool.
But for me, Pepper Joe is so far thumbs down. Mm-hmm. Boo. That's okay. It's on its way. I can't wait to get this cheese after it's been sitting in a truck for 3 days. Now, Cheese Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up for both of us, I believe.
Yes,
because we do have some cheese to eat.
Yes. And it's funny because I think Cheese Brothers is what people call us.
I hope that's true.
Yeah.
Like Kenneth Cheeseborough, the architect of January 6th. We're the Cheese Bros.
Yes.
We'll get to the Cheese Brothers in 1 second, but you don't even know that coming to you and me, cheese that is still out in the wild.
Oh my gosh.
From the Wisconsin Cheese Mart include, Justo Jalapeno, which is a classic. It's just jalapeno peppers, but it's in a classic a bread cheese or halloumi style.
Okay.
So we could heat it up. We could make the hot cheese even hotter, if you will.
That might be nice.
The Dragon's Breath cheddar, because there's the Dragon's Breath pepper that we didn't have, and also it's called Dragon's Breath.
That's fun. Great name.
And then, Pepper Joe is sending us, you already have, but is sending me.
I have my pepper cheese,
one ghost pepper cheese and one scorpion pepper cheese. But what about this one? The ghost scorpion pepper cheese Diablo.
Whoa, now that's a name. Okay.
So that's
Diablo
3 more cheeses.
Ah!
That's 3 more cheeses.
Oh, gosh.
To hurt our mouths with. And these are still in the wild. And
other parts. I think this will hurt a few different parts of us, not just the mouth. Yeah,
right now, the deal is this delivery. I don't even know where this is right now.
Yeah.
The delivery date will be provided as soon as possible from Wisconsin Cheese Mart. I got to give thumbs down to Wisconsin Cheese Mart because I can't figure out where things are. But I can contact them. Share this tab instead. I can do a live chat. How do I do?
Let's
Let's
do that. Let's
All
chat
right.
with customer service.
Let's just see. Yeah. Track
Just
order, please.
Ask the chat bot. Do you know who I am?
Do I have any additional details to? Yeah, I have. I have the order number.
Currently on stream, shooting the Bries.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
Hi.
sure that'll mean something.
It's me and Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
The Cheese Bros. You know. Anyway. I ordered some cheese for our live stream today, and I have a tracking number, but has it even been sent? Okay.
Tell them
How
they're
can we
getting.
contact you?
Oh,
I don't
boy.
want to fill out this field.
We want to get someone live on here. We want a representative to join the stream and explain themselves, explain where our cheese is.
Oh, by the way, it says Wisconsin Cheese Mart support back on Monday. They're off. They keep, it's springtime hours. They
The weekend.
yeah. They all got to get to their country homes in the Wisconsin dells.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, here it is. I should have known. Monday to Friday,
No.
9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time.
Kind of a time window. What kind of a window is that? Jeez Louise.
Cheese Louise is what I say.
Cheese Louise, indeed. Some people need this for content. Don't they know that?
But look, everyone.
Look.
Here's the thing. Either we're going to get the Pepper Joe within this hour, or we're going to do a huge pageant a little later on. Whatever the case is, we do have Cheese Brothers cheese to eat, which is pretty spicy.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that you have that Bug, your cat, is around.
She is. She is on the couch having a little snooze right now.
Yeah.
But I could.
Well,
I could.
I've very rarely shared our cat,
Uh-huh.
Lolo, the Dum Dum cat, with the Max Fun audience.
Yeah.
But we should introduce Bug and Lolo to each other.
I think that would be
before
lot of
the
fun.
end of the stream. That's
Absolutely.
That's not only a promise. That's an incredible tease.
Yeah. If you're
A
not
cheese tease, if you will.
If you're not cheese teased by that, I don't know. You're probably dead. Check your pulse.
Yeah. By the way, Jessica's absolutely. Excuse me. It is before 2 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Where's this cheese wrap? Cheese Louise.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can track your order.
Let the chat bot know it's being roasted in the comments.
I don't even have an opportunity. It just wants my email address.
Oh boy.
Well, I'll put it in. Hodgman.
Remember when you could talk to an actual person? Am I right? Remember when you could call customer service and somebody would be on the phone?
That's all. That's all.
What's the deal with TikTok? I mean,
Where are you?
Kids are dancing around, pointing at their ADHD
It's not
symptoms. I don't know what's
2
going.
p.m. Central anyway. All right, we'll see what happens.
Are you at your summer home in the Wisconsin?
Yeah, are you at your summer home in the Wisconsin dells or a water park, maybe?
Probably.
Those are very
water
popular.
park. Oh yeah.
In the Wisconsin dells, very popular. Yeah, very popular. All right, let's hide that current comment. What do you want to do? Shall we try one of these cheeses?
Yeah, let's do it. I have the Cheese Bro cheeses in front of me right now, or to the side of me, I guess I should say. We have a smoked Gouda and we have curds.
Now, wait a minute. So what I was trying to send to you was, first of all, straight out of Wisconsin. Obviously, we wanted to get some cheese curds. Yes. These are hot pepper cheese curds. Mm-hmm. Oh, you've already opened them. You've been into those.
I've plated these. I haven't tried them yet. So I've plated them. And then we also have the Three Amigos jalapeno habanero chipotle Gouda, and it's got a little,
but it looks like. Hold yours up, please. And looks like yours is yours smoked?
No, I don't believe mine is smoked. I think I mistakenly called it smoked.
Okay, because my intention was to order us one regular and one smoked version.
And I think I got two of this. So I think I
got two regulars too.
I really hope I like it because I have a lot of it.
Yeah. And in the meantime, in the chat, as we're trying these things, if we have to put this off, or do a real cheese pageant and ring the cheese alarm.
Yes.
Maybe if you have suggestions for hot cheeses,
Oh yeah,
or if you have connection to Ed Curry, and see if we can get some pepper X cheese.
that would be great.
Like we might as well just like slather it on.
I bet we have some people in the chat right now who are in the hot food business. I bet we have some
Yeah.
hot food employees watching right now.
Look, you all saw me put in my email address,
Yeah.
Hodgman at MaximumFun.org. So drop it in the chat. But if you have serious suggestions of super spicy cheeses you want us to taste, including pepper X cheese from Ed Curry, or if you're Ed Curry yourself, write me at Hodgman at MaximumFun.org. Hodgman
There
at
you
MaximumFun.org.
There you go. There you go.
So which one do you want to try?
Oh, let's save the curds for last. Why don't we do the whatever this the three amigos?
Yeah.
I'll
I
show you
can't,
a
first of
little-
all, I'm just going to say I have not plated anything. I'm just cutting into it right here.
Nice, great. I'm gonna have a little bite, and I will. I know we talked about gross mouth noises. I will lean back and maybe I'll even mute myself while I'm chewing. So
I'm leaning in.
Hopefully I don't-
I think people
okay.
want it. I think people want it.
yeah, let us know in the chat. How gross do you want the mouth noises?
This is jalapeno, habanero, and chipotle Gouda.
First reaction, this is really tasty. It is really good. Goes down smooth, creamy.
Yeah, I'll make it ASMR.
Oh boy. Are you enjoying your haircut? I am giving you a haircut. Do you like the haircut I'm giving you?
I am whispering in your ear.
Haircut. This is great. This is really tasty. It's like medium hot. I'm not like experiencing any discomfort.
Not very spicy.
But
not
a
too spicy.
pleasant heat, a really good amount of heat. Oh, John, I guess as we're talking about this, I guess I don't know this about you. You like a little bit of spice. How advanced would you say your spice consumption is?
Well, my tolerance has been increasing, and I think that it has to do with middle age. You know, as one gets older, if you're a Caucasian man who gets older and you have a beard, right? What happens is the gray in your beard goes up, and your tendency to try to increase your relevance and interestingness with affectations like Hartford Whalers hats and hot sauces also goes up. I mean, it really tracks pretty closely. You know,
Yeah.
once you have you know, replicated your DNA through children, and your children are adults, then your whole mission is changed.
Right.
And it's simply to be like, I am now just going to read Kenji Lopez Alt all day and try to perfect the best roast pulled pork or whatever.
Braises. You get into braises. You get into sous videing.
Yeah, and you try to be as Darren's sketch comedy says, a little bit of a heat seeker.
A bit of
a little bit of a heat seeker. Yeah, that's a little reference to our friend Nick Weiger. So
Use
but,
other
you know,
people's catchphrases. We don't care.
at Shopson's restaurant in the Essex Street Market, and
Yes.
and the Shopson's family are, you know, I'm a huge fan of theirs. And there was a guy there who waited tables for many years named Luke, and he made his own super hot, what he called extra brutal hot sauce, which used ghost pepper in it. And it was very well balanced, and I really recommend it. You can only get it at Shopson's. But that was the first time that I started really enjoying really hot stuff. Like, I like Tabasco, I like Cholula a lot, but like this was a thing that like it really initially hurt, and then but it had balance and it tasted good. Yeah. Now I like stuff to be quite hot, and that's because I'm a strange old man.
Sure.
Okay.
What do you think of the Three Amigos, John? I really like it. It's really, really good. Again, not that hot. I think if you have if you're sensitive to heat, you can have this no problem, and you'll really like it. I can't wait to make a grilled cheese with this bad boy.
Yeah. This would make a really good grilled cheese, and I bet it melts really well.
I bet it does.
I could do without the 1980s style, like Dia de los Muertos appropriative
Sure.
Labeling. I think the Three Amigos is not a terrific name for it. So get it together, Wisconsin, though it is proudly made in Wisconsin. And it's all natural ingredients: cultured pasteurized milk, salt, enzymes, jalapeno, habanero, chipotle peppers, annatto coloring. It looks like it's it looks like it's vegan. I'm not sure. Like minstrels roaming the parched desert.
Okay.
The three amigos enliven any setting with flavor and plenty of spice.
I guess we should say too, if it's not obvious at this point, the Cheese Bros Company is one of those organizations that includes a card with your order that says, "Our story. Here's our story. We're just two guys," and those things all start with, "We're just a couple of guys. We're guys."
Yeah,
So we're relatable, like you.
Yeah,
We're just two guys whose dads own a blood diamond mine. We're just two hedge fund managers who have a passion for brick oven pizzas. I always read it in that voice.
We're just two guys who rode crew at Princeton and then went and worked at the same hedge fund for a while, and then we decided, why don't we make hot honey for a living?
Yeah, and I without fail, I always read those Our Story things in that voice.
Yeah,
but
now,
yes,
Let me ask you a question. Hot honey, is that part of your world these days? That's very, very popular.
I like a hot honey dish. I've had like those hot honey pizzas before.
That's very
those
popular.
Are really, really good. Yeah, definitely. Right. One of those kind of like annoying food trends, but like when done right, it can be really tasty.
I was at Steve's 9th Street Market getting a pork shoulder because I'm that dad now who's making a pork shoulder.
Yeah, sure.
And I had my hands on a squeeze tube of hot honey, and I was like, "Is this where I'm going in my life now?" And that I put my hands not on the hot honey, but on the extra hot variety.
Of course, yeah.
I almost put it in my basket, but then I remembered I hate sweets and I like $8, so I didn't want to. I decided not to do that.
I also like $8.
Not in a tube, but like a squeeze bottle. Yeah. Like a
bear type squeezer.
Something's just happened.
Yes, what's happened?
So I have an itch in my eye right now.
Oh no, John.
And I almost went to scratch my eye. Mm-hmm. But when you're dealing with these peppers, you got to be careful, particularly the hot peppers, because if you rub your eyes, you're going to be in pain for a while.
One of my hot food mishap memories is back when I was working for the how about a squeeze tube? That would be great.
Why not? That would be good.
When I was working for the now not around anymore Action Sports Network Fuel TV, we did a lot of these types of like segments where people would like eat weird things, eat hot things. It was Jackass was all over the place, and people wanted us to do that kind of thing. Yeah. I did a thing once where I ate a ghost pepper burger with two of the founding members of the Descendants, OG early 80s punk band, the Descendants.
Yes, of course.
I'm kind of glad that Fuel TV stuff is not around anymore on the internet, but if some weird Fuel TV archivist has that segment, I would love to see it again. But this super hot ghost pepper burger with like ghost pepper aioli and ghost pepper cheese melted on it, we ate them and it was so hot, it was so uncomfortable, I couldn't finish the burger. And I remember later I probably didn't wash my hands good enough and had a little bit under my fingernail when I peed later in the day. Yeah. I was worried I had an STD because everything burned so bad.
Yeah.
And it occurred to me.
I didn't want to mention it, but
Yeah. So, John, we'll both wash our hands thoroughly, and we'll keep them off the bits until we know it's all gone.
Can I make an observation?
Yes.
This is not observational comedy. This is just observation.
Sure. Yeah.
Some beautiful natural light is falling on your face right now.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but if you lean in a little bit more, like you just get a little bit, It kind of, it looks like a John Prine album cover almost.
It's the magic hour here in Altadena.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Is that Altadena, that beautiful Altadena?
10:44 a.m. in Altadena. That's when you got to get your headshots taken.
Yeah, that's why Michael Bay shoots Transformers movies here all the time.
Nora G is playing some head games in the chat, saying, "I'm not Ed Curry, but I am most likely related to him. My name is Sarah Curry, although Sarah Curry's internet handle is Nora G. So I don't know what that's all about. I thought for a second, I thought maybe
What are these mind games? John, should we try these curds?
Maybe I should just check for Pepper Joe first.
Yeah, Joe. Okay, John's gonna
Can you-
check for Pepper Joe. I'm gonna vamp. Give me some vamp topics in the comments here. Any vamp topics while John checks his packages again. Although wash your hands before you check the package, right? Else you're gonna get
Before I eat the curds. All right, here I go. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run and give it a try.
John's gonna run out and give it a try. Anything? Let's see. Ooh, favorite soup. Great question. Yeah, favorite soups. I do love a broccoli cheese soup. Kind of delicious. Love a noodle soup. I had a delicious ramen last night with some pork bits in it. So good. Love a ramen noodle soup. Favorite shoe? Well, I'm a Vans guy. I've basically worn just Vans since high school, with a few alternate shoes here and there. But yeah, my day-to-day shoe is still a Vans. I can hear myself coming out of John's earbuds. This is kind of spooky. Anything else you'd like to hear me vamp about and then hear it again a few seconds later? Let's see. Jordan, any cheese-related movies on Free with Ads? Great question. We haven't watched any cheese movies, but we have watched some cheesy movies. I think our next Free with Ads movie is going to be Grease 2, the second Grease movie. I know there's kind of been a movement to rehab Grease 2 for the past couple years. People are saying maybe it's better than Grease. Spoiler alert. We didn't think so. Grease 2 is a pretty wild movie, and it has some really great, insane songs in it. Cool Rider, someone is mentioning in the chat. Yes, Cool Rider is a banger, but the movie itself, very weird. Let's see, what else do we got here? In the chat, looking for a vamp topic. John, he's back.
It was very dramatic.
Yes.
When I went outside,
is it here?
Someone was holding packages trying to get in. I let him in. It was the FedEx guy, not the. I really thought it was going to be a miracle.
Pepper Joe.
It's not Pepper Joe's fault.
Pepper Joe, we will find you. We have a particular set of skills.
It's not Pepper Joe's fault. It's not Pepper Joe's fault. I don't think.
No. Everyone, drag
well.
Pepper Joe online.
How frustrating, and also how very, very tiring to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's only one thing that can. What's that?
You got a little cardio in. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah. And I certainly earned these calories, and if there's one thing that I need after a quick jog, is a bunch of hot cheese curds.
It's a curd. Now, John, this is something I don't really know about. People talk about curds, that curds should squeak. Do you know what that's about?
Yeah, ish. When cheese curds are really, really fresh, and you're chewing them, they kind of go week, 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 week. They're squeaky.
Yeah. Okay.
They're a little. They're a little. I don't want to say slick or slimy.
Yeah.
But they're really chewy and fresh. Mm-hmm. And cheese curd. What you do is you get milk.
Yeah.
And then you put an enzyme in it, and that separates the curd from the whey. And the whey is like a. I think that might even be buttermilk. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway,
they call it mismuffeting.
Yeah, the whey is like the liquidy. The butter fat becomes solid in the milk and becomes curd, cheese curds. And then you treat those cheese curds in various ways to make them into cheese. Mm-hmm. So cheese curd is like farmer's cheese. It's among the freshest version of cheese that you can get. So it's very fresh.
Okay.
Very often very wet.
Yes.
But then in Wisconsin, they make them in all kinds of flavors. And you can get, like, if you're driving through the Wisconsin dells.
Mm-hmm. To go into your summer home.
Going to your summer home or going to the Wolf's Den Water Park or whatever. Let's say you're driving from Chicago to Madison, Wisconsin, as Jesse and I did.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a nice
for our tour last fall. And we stopped. There are many like cheese castles and cheese centers where you can buy all different kinds of and flavors of Wisconsin cheddar cheese.
Sounds like a little slice of heaven.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And, you know, they'll in any gas station you can get any number of different flavors of curds, including like ranch curds and maple curds, and it's pretty extensive. Let me see if I have here. What's the Wisconsin Cheese Castle? Maybe I should have ordered from them. The Mars Cheese Castle. This is the spot. This is the spot. I'm going to share this with you.
Oh, please. Yeah, I'm dying to see it.
I have been here before, but I didn't go this last time. The Mars Cheese Castle. Sign up to stay in touch. I mean, it looks like a castle by the side of the road. Can you see it?
No, I cannot see it on mine.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Well, obviously there it is. That's the cheese castle right there.
Oh my gosh. Take me there.
And they sell all kinds of things. A lot of summer sausage.
Those pastries look delicious too.
And in terms of cheese, please.
John, do they have a performance space? Could we do a show here?
It's true. Hang on. Let's see. They have the deli section, the summer sausage section, and then the Mars Cheese Castle Family Theater. Yeah, we can go there.
Yeah, right.
Maybe next year we should do some cheese logs.
Logs, yeah, we got a couple of nasty log freaks out in the chat. You want to see us munch some logs?
But yeah, flavors of cheese curd include Bloody Mary cheese curd flavor, Jamaican jerk cheese curd flavors. You got jalapeno, buffalo wing, obviously, pizza curds, buffalo curds, hickory curds, dill garlic curds. There are all kinds of curds you can get.
I want to try every single curd you just mentioned.
What stretch goal will get us a recording of Shooting the Breeze live from the Cheese Castle?
Well, I mean, we would have to check with them to see if they're amenable to it. I guess we could just, if they won't let us in, we could just record outside in the car.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I want to say something like, you know, if we can hit 15,000 before Sunday, we would go there.
Right.
But I don't want to. I don't want to like put a barrier before Shooting the Breeze.
Right.
You know, like I don't want to have to go to, because then it's going to be months before you hear it, because Jordan's schedule and my schedule.
Oh, boy.
The truth is, you know, if you get us to 15,000, we'll give you the Shooting the Breeze of your dreams.
Absolutely.
We are going to cry on camera so hard. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. We will. If there's no Pepper X cheese, we will make it ourselves. We will raise a cow from birth.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll take care.
Yeah,
it's maybe an hour drive from Chicago. It's a great spot.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I think it's not impossible that we might be out there. And I promised you that whenever it serendipitously happens, we will go to the Cheese Castle, you and me, Jordan. I'd love to.
John, I'll be in Chicago in June. So, you know.
Oh, really? What are you going to do there?
The Rhett and Link are doing live shows. So I'm going to be also, that maybe is a secret I shouldn't have said, but I said it. So
I think that's terrific. Well, hey, you know what? Maybe they'd like me to be a guest on one of their live shows.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I've never talked to them, except I only ever watch their show when have a horribly high fever, so maybe that's when I talk to them, because I think they're in the room.
Maybe we can make it happen. I think there's a chance that we would both be in Chicago at some point, and we can make it to the Cheese Castle. I want it to happen. John,
I want it to happen. And you know what?
We will,
Jordan. Yeah. Like there was a time when John Hodgman was like, "Yeah, we got to get permission to record inside the Cheese Castle."
Yeah.
But now that I'm the age I am, I don't care.
Yeah. Guerrilla DIY.
I'll go in rogue. I don't care anymore.
Fugazi, zines. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, they'll. You know, how many middle-aged guys have tried to record podcasts in there before? They know. They've got a whole system. Worst case scenario is I get thrown in cheese jail. I get thrown in the cheese dungeon at the Cheese Castle.
No. You have to eat ourselves out.
Yeah. See, people are already talking. Just say Rhett and Link, and all of a sudden, that's all people want to talk about. Rhett and Link. If you don't know who Rhett and Link are, they're two other famous eaters of things on YouTube. So
yes, yeah.
All right, should we try it now?
Yeah. Try these curds. Let's get curding.
Now, I just opened this up because you plated yours, but in my experience, the way you eat cheese curds is you just rip them open like this, and then you warm them gently between your thighs as you're driving through the dells. And then you just kind of...
Ooh. Dang, pretty tasty cheese, bros. Pretty tasty. These are good. Again, not that hot. Yeah, a very comfortable amount of spice.
But do you get the squeak?
I got the squeak.
Right? Like, it's hard to describe, but if you take, like, mine are... I'm sure everyone's going to be very excited to hear this. Mine are damp right out the bag.
Yeah.
I don't know if your curds have dried out.
Might have dried out a little bit, so they could be damper.
But
Maybe
I can
I
hear
should.
them squeaking when I chew them. It's like I'm chewing on a little mouse. Here's something you can do.
These are nice and salty.
Find the wettest curd that you've got. Okay. Put it in your mouth. Chew it a couple of times. And then rub it against the roof of your mouth with your tongue. You'll hear a distinct squeak.
The squeak is real. It's in my head, and it's driving me insane.
I've never... I gotta give it to these cheese brothers.
Yeah.
All the times that I've had curds, gas station curds in Wisconsin, I've never had a squeak like this before.
God dang. Really
Can you hear
good.
it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to squeak it right into the microphone.
They're just two guys who know their cheese. You gotta hand it to these two guys. Oof. Really good. Man, I wanna melt these bad boys on some fries. Do a little home poutine.
That's an incredible idea. I
Yeah.
highly recommend. I have to say, you know, though these two cheeses that we've tried so far in this pre-show, I think it's ending up to being a pre-show.
A forerunner, yes. A tease. A cheese tease.
As much as this label needs updating,
Sure, yes.
and as much as I think both of these could have more heat for me,
Yeah.
Papa John Heatseeker.
Sure.
No, I don't want to take Weiger's thing, nor do I want to take Papa John's thing.
Yeah, Papa Numb Tongue.
For me, old John Hodgman.
Yes.
They both taste really good.
They sure do.
Like better than most sort of like packaged, formed cheeses.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
These are great.
These aren't very hot, but they do have a lot of jalapeno flavor to them.
Tons of flavor. Yeah, really tasty. And again, I'm like excited to mess with these. I'm excited to like do some grilled cheese. Maybe I'll do a little poutine. Maybe I'll I'll do a little scramble with these in the morning. I'm really stoked to eat more of these.
Let me take another look at the USPS website.
Oh yeah, one more look. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see if anything's happening. Because, here we go. Share. It's the same.
This is pure drama right here.
It's
Tracking
just the same.
tracking the cheese on the USPS website.
It's out for delivery. It's like doom. It's been cheese has been out in Brooklyn since 7:50 a.m.
I mean, what's it doing? Is it is it having a frosé at the Brooklyn Bowl? Jeez Louise, I don't know many things in Brooklyn. I'm just using the polls I have.
Oh well. It would be really tragic if I went out at 2:01 p.m. and I found that cheese there. But
It'd be a real bummer.
all it means is that we're going to have a cheese pageant.
That's true. Yeah. So you
not too long.
you the listener are benefiting from Pepper Joe's grievous errors.
Well, and I mean, forget about them. Wisconsin Cheese Mart.
Oh yeah,
They've really cheesed the bed.
Get it together.
I'm gonna have to. I wonder if they wrote back to me. I don't think they did.
Do they have any idea who we are and that we are live streaming this? You even know what Maximum Fun is, cheese company?
I'll send them an email and see if I can track down that cheese, that ghost scorpion cheese, the dragon's breath cheese, the Justo jalapeno. I do have Yancey's Fancy's horseradish wasabi. I get some of that. That's the wasabi cheese that I used to buy on the way up to Max FunCon at Jensen's.
Oh yeah.
And who knows what other surprises we might bring you. And who knows what content we might have prepared for you rather than just freestyling like this. But you know what? I love freestyling a cheese stream with my friend Jordan Morris.
Jazz, baby. It's the cheeses we're not eating.
And, you know, I think it would be really exciting to see you in Chicago and go up to the Mars Cheese Castle
I would love
if
that
that
to
can be
happen.
done in June. But I'm not making any of those promises. I am
No
making a promise
promises.
to you right now. I see this cat sitting right in front of this table. Are you ready to share cats, introduce these cats?
Yes.
All right.
On 3, we'll grab cats.
All right.
1, 2, 3. I have the cat. We are awaiting John's cat. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at the feet. Look at the feet.
It's Bug. Lolo. It's Lolo. Lolo, that's Bug.
Look at the cat, Bug. That's you. That's
Look
like
at-
you. That's what you are.
Yeah.
It's one of you. One of your species. Look. Why aren't you looking at the screen?
Bug is a terrific. Oh, yeah, this is not going to last very long, is it? You don't like it?
Oh.
Okay, it's all right. Do you want a cheese curd? Everyone get your
Wanna
screen
eat some
grabs.
cheese? Look
Get
at
your
these.
screen caps. MaximumFun.org/join. Oh.
If this
Luckily
doesn't get you to join, what will?
All right, I'm going to let you down now.
MaximumFun.org.
People have been waiting to see you for a long
join.
time. Have you repaid
What a
them?
cutie. Good, gorgeous cat.
I know.
Sweet.
Bug is a lot more chill. Not sleek, fat, and dumb. But smooth. She spends a lot of time grooming. Sleek in the sense of
Oh,
grooming.
yeah. They're very clean animals.
Well, Jordan, thanks
Yes,
for your
John.
patience and your
Oh, my
understanding.
gosh. No, this
I
has
really
been so
wanted to.
fun.
And thanks to everybody for their patience and their understanding.
Yeah.
The Shooting the Breeze is not yet complete. Much like the Space Center in SimCity that I was trying to build right before this. The phase 2 awaits us all.
Yes, this
And
is going to be like those Dune movies that just came out. Part 1, all setup. Part 2, all payoff and a little bit more setup.
Haven't seen it yet. I might go see it tomorrow.
Oh, it's really good.
But also Max Fun Drive. Max Fun Drive is almost over,
Yeah.
but it's never over.
No.
The truth is that every week after week, we're making these podcasts. We never talk to you about money.
No.
For 50 weeks out of the year, we just make them and you just enjoy them. But you know what podcasts require? Lights that are on. We got to keep the lights on.
That's right. They require electricity and internet. And
That's right.
those things.
And talented professionals like the employee owners of Maximum Fun.
That's right. Yeah. So we're really stoked that we get to do stuff like this for y'all, and we don't have to rely on a couple of rich cheese bros to to fund our organization. Yeah, it is really, really cool that we're doing these shows because people like them and because people join. It's really neat. We don't have to rely on a giant company's whims to produce stuff for you. We just get to make it because people like it, and that feels really, really good. I'm always thankful that our Max Fun shows can go as long as they've gone. Yeah, just because there's cool people who listen. So MaximumFun.org/join if you haven't already. And yeah, you're going to get yourself over 600 hours of bonus content. If you're a new or upgrading member, you're going to get a cool thank you gift. There's a giant bag. There's some beautiful enamel pins. But yeah, mostly the reason to go is because it keeps shows like this going. And yeah, John and I will be bringing you more cheese, not just in the coming week or so, but yeah, hopefully Shooting the Breeze is now a enshrined tradition of the Max Fun Drive. And yeah, if people keep on joining, we'll keep on eating the cheese.
I mean, you know, me and Jordan, we live by some pretty simple principles. The fact is, we believe in cheese.
Yeah.
It guides everything we do. We believe in its power to foster goodwill among all. Mm-hmm. We strive to prove it every day in our relationship with our listeners, our partners, our fellow Max Fun members, and our community. Our mission is simple: build a new type of cheese company bonded by the brotherhood of cheese.
Yes.
That's our culture. Ha ha ha. And that's our story. That's also the Cheese Bros story.
Just to go, yeah. Our story and the Cheese Bros story remarkably similar.
Yeah.
And again, people haven't seen us and the Cheese Bros in the same place. Who knows? Perhaps.
And here's the nice part: like we've had a wonderful Max Fun drive. If you haven't yet become a member and you're able to, please go over to maximumfun.org/join.
Yeah.
If there's someone in your life who would enjoy a membership but maybe can't afford it or doesn't know to get one, you can gift them one. That's a new verb that we use instead of give, apparently, in this culture. You can give them a membership, maximumfun.org/join. As John Moe said to me earlier, you listen differently when you're a member. It sounds better.
Yeah.
It sounds better. You enjoy it more. And it's very, I mean, I can't tell you how essential it is to us. So that's the last thing I'm going to say about Max Fun Drive for this Max Fun Drive. We're not doing any more streams this week. You're going to have a long weekend. You might already be enjoying one. God knows, God or whatever knows the people at Wisconsin Cheese Mart are already fucking off. So
doing blow in their summer home.
Carrie Ellen Sager just boosted the dollar to up the number.
There we go. We love it. We love it. And yeah, and you can boost too if you've been a member for a long time and you want to throw a little bit extra in there so that some of the new shows can feel some of the love too. The new show on behalf of someone with a new show, we would appreciate.
That's right.
Boosting, yeah.
Your wonderful new show, Free with Ads.
Yes.
With your co-host, whose name I can't remember at the moment.
Emily Fleming. Yes, I talked a little bit about that in one of our Vamp segments.
Okay, great.
But yeah, there's a lot of cool new shows on Max Fun. Please check them out, and if you're liking them, maybe consider boosting. We love it.
When we return with Shooting the Breeze, well, let me tell you this: if you're wherever you're watching this, this is where it will be.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on the Maximum Fun YouTube channel, or the John Hodgman YouTube channel, or the brand new Judge John Hodgman YouTube channel.
Ooh.
You know what they say on YouTube. Smash that subscribe, follow, like, get notifications. Smash,
ring the bell.
Smash everything. Ring the bell, get the notifications. Because Jordan and I will be coming back to you with the promised pain fest of Shooting the Breeze
the
hot edition.
The pageant of agony.
Yeah, you know who we are. We're not the Cheese Bros.
No.
We're the Hot Honeys.
Yeah, they're a couple of hot honeys coming
Me and
to
Jordan,
you.
the Hot Honeys, will be back with Shooting the Breeze Agony Edition.
Of pain.
And if those cheeses, let me tell you what, Jordan, I'm going to send you some Shopson's Extra Brutal Hot Sauce.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm going to get that going right away, because that way, if the cheeses aren't hot enough, then we'll give the people what they need, which is tears from the Hot Honeys.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did some pleasant munching today, but next time it's going to be all about how bad we can hurt.
Jordan, what a pleasure to see you and Bug again.
Gosh, you too, John. Thank you.
I was going to say Lolo, the dum-dum cat, says goodbye, but she's
gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
She's over grooming herself. She's in her own world again.
I understand.
So we'll talk to you next time on Shooting the Breeze.
Yes. Bye.
Do all the things we asked you to do, and until then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.